spots filled by Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, Hachimura out there with Harrell. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
Here we go. You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember Domantas as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Harris. Beal with the steal. Hachimura finds Kuzma. No good with the triple. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Now Beal, Dinwiddie outside. For the 3. The shot comes out. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden dishes to KD. Off target with his 3. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Kuzma. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Irving a screen on Kuzma. KD with it. Now guarded by Harrell.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Good on the triple.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Dinwiddie against Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Over Harden. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And, you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific...
Are you kidding me? Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Dinwiddie against Irving. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Up top, Durant. Guarded by Kuzma. KD's shot is good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here is Beal. Now here is Hachimura. Beal can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harden sets the pick for Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Wizards trail by 4. Beal with it. Takes it inside. Good D by Harden.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Passes to Harris. Irving for 3. Washington with the rebound. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by KD.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Irving. And here's Griffin. He's defended by Harrell. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. There's the triple. And it's Irving missing. Wizards trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Dinwiddie finds Kuzma. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Harrell the pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Off the mark and the drought continues. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor...
What a dunk!
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Dinwiddie dishes to Beal. That 3 off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
KD's shot is off. Wizards trail by 8. Now Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the bucket. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Washington making some changes. Bryant is checked in for Harrell. Contavious called. Caldwell Pope comes in for Beal, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. And here's KD for 3. Unable to get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Outside Holiday. There's the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Holiday. Nets leading by 4. Outside, KD. Shoots over Kuzma. KD can't get it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. The ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And here's Mills. There's the pass to KD. Taken away by Holiday. Out to Kuzma. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. Take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. Brown outside. Mills with it. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron. Bertanis, the pass to Holiday. Bertans kicks to Bryant. Outside Holiday. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the jump shot. Brooklyn trailing. Mills looking it over. Pass to KD. Back to Mills. With the drive. And it's sent back by Bryant. Bertanis passes to Holiday. Wizards passing it around. Avdia with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant dishes to Irving. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Durant drains the three-pointer. KD's got 13 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Passes it to Bryant. Fires for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mills passes to Irving. The three. Bryant with the rebound. Washington trailing. Caldwell Pope outside. Bryant with a screen on Irving. Here's Caldwell Pope and the powerful one-handed slam.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Irving looking over the floor. Durant just inside the line. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bertans kicks to Holiday. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by the Nets.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here is Durant over Bertans. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And, Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. James Johnson is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard. And they pick up 2.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Johnson surveying the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
the
case?
I know it.
I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Second free throw, no good. Griffin with the steal. His first shot coming late, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Bryant with a screen for Holiday. 2 points, that one goes.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
The Wizards shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Holiday. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Pass to Griffin. And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Here's Beal, and the jam by Beal.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Mills passes to Irving. And the Nets, another three.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. And clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
On defense, the Nets, they lead by 4. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
For Washington, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Beal. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And then Johnson with the dunk.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
The Wizards making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Wizards trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Over Mills. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter. Now Irving. He's got 9. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Nets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Back to Mills. Right wing. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. Bryant dishes to Avdia. Nice ball movement by Washington. Caldwell Pope for 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Here's Bembry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot off that time. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. For 3, Caldwell Pope drops in the tray.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
For the Wizards, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in. Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Back to Durant. Driving in. The shot, no good. Washington's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bertans passes to Harrell. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by KD. Mills with it, outside KD. Right side Griffin. That shot is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And James Harden has subbed in for Irving. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Now Harden. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Wizards. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Harden's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Dinwiddie. And another miss by Washington.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Hachimura. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pumpkin.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. From deep. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Mills with it, defended by Dinwiddie. It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
KD's shot is off. Wizards trail by 5. Caldwell Pope kicks to Harrell. Dinwiddie passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
That's good from Harrell. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Dinwiddie attacking. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nets with the lead. Harris looking it over. Harden outside. And there's the feed to KD. Poked away. But they recover it. Takes a 3. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nets.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. Dinwiddie a screen on Harden. Beal from long range. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Count it. 23 points for KD.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Dinwiddie outside. Hachimura setting the pick for Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 4. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside Irving. Beal against Harden. They get the rebound. The Wizards shooting 43% for the game. And here is Beal. Takes the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Beal. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. No good that time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were determined to win the physical battle tonight. And if you look at the rebounding numbers, they are winning it. Now, that's great. All of those bodies crashing on the boards, that's the physicality and the mental edge that you need in this game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Bradley Beal. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Harris. No points in the game yet for him. Griffin, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 4.
You know, you got to give Harris credit there, guys. He took on a hard challenge and kept his focus and got the work done.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, the power on that threw-down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
A finish, and finished off by Beal.
And with those sound defensive instincts, Beal is able to disrupt the opponent's offensive game plan.
The 3 from KD. Washington with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harrell the pass to Hachimura. With the teardrop. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Net shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And it's Harris off the drive. Griffin sets the screen for Harris. Irving for 3. That shot no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Over Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Fires from deep. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wizards trail by 3. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, Washington no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Harden with a screen on Kuzma. Shoots from 12. He gets that one. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
Beal from long range. The Wizards with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lobbed up there for KD.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. Sinks the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Passes it to Harden. Griffin a screen on Beal. Harden dishes to KD. Here's Griffin. Hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Beal, the pass to Dinwiddie. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside, KD. Back to Irving. Rebound, Washington. Dinwiddie right side. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. Right side, Beal.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Harris outside. To the inside. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Griffin down low. He's defended by Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. A shot by Harden. Wide open. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
Dinwiddie finds Kuzma. tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Wizards trail by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Going inside. Harrell trying to free himself up. Makes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 14 points for the game.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Pass to Harden. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Harden. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Beal. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nets making a switch here. Mills is checked in.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Harden the pass to KD. Harden with a screen on Kuzma. This one for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Kuzma. No good. That would have tied it.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Wizards trail by 3. Back to Dinwiddie. And it's Beal in the corner. Yep, that one goes in there. Beal's got 21 in the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And that one's good, Griffin.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Floats it up there for Harrell. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Harden, the shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 5 assists tonight. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Durant gets double-teamed. Griffin sets the screen for Harden. And it's off from three-point range. And the Wizards with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Hachimura. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Washington making some changes. Bryant is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Bradley Beal. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Nets also changing it up. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Holiday with it. 11 points in the game. And Bryant kicks to Holiday. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson's got the ball. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Johnson.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Here's Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Harden with the drive. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Caldwell Pope dishes to Holiday. The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Two shots. Last on the first.
That free throw, no good. Abdia's checked in for Washington. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Nets. The lead is 2. The pass to Harden. Here he goes. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Holiday looking for an opening. Over Brown. Brooklyn with the rebound. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Here's Mills. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And there's the drive, and Holiday throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Holiday sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Avdia. Shoots over Brown. Avdia can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
It's Harden with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
Free throw good, James Harden.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Now, Avdia. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Avdia's got his first points of the night, and we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front, up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Nets leading by 5, setting the floor for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Bembry, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
One shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Wizards trail by 8. Holiday, the pass to Bertans. Beal with a screen on Johnson. Outside, Beal. Oh, Beal in position. A shot, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Passes it to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Beal. Irving misses. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing here by 8. There's the call on James Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Bertans. Dishes it to Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. The Wizards with another miss. Nets leading by 8. Johnson down low. Working on Bertans. Johnson can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bryant. And here's Avdia. And another miss by Washington.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. A baseline J. Mills can't hit.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Beal's shot is good.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thanks, David. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Wizards trail by 9. Beal deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And the pass to Harden. Driving the lane, and the layup falls. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 11. Johnson finds Mills. Harden against Beal. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Bryant with a screen on Harden. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Pass to Harden. Into the lane. Yes, that goes in. Harden's got 28.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Mills with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Pass to Bembry. On the wing, Harden. Teardrop shot. Some solid defense from Bryant. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. 11-point game. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots the 3. Bembry with the rebound. Bembry's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Mills. Here's Harden. Shoots over Beal. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 32 points.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Holiday attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
That free throw, no good.
And he's had an attacking mindset all game, and it's gotten him to the line over and over. Those could be valuable points.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Avdia. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And he sinks the second. It's the Nets now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Right side Holiday. The pass to Kuzma. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Drills it from outside. Harden's got 37.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit 1 earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Passes it to Harden. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Harden.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Durant with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And Beal kicks to Dinwiddie. Kuzma against KD. Hachimura setting the pick for Dinwiddie. And it's good off the back rim and in.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
Give him the ball, get out of the way, and let him play.
Harrell against Irving. Feeds it to Griffin. Outside Durant. Shot on the wing, and he comes up with the deuce. Durant's got 37.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Griffin with the steal. Left side, Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Dinwiddie finds Beal. Dinwiddie a screen on Harden. Beal from long range sinks the triple. Beal's got 15 points in just the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Outside, KD. And the Nets, another 3.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
Griffin against Harrell. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Hachimura with a screen on Irving. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 13 feet away. And Washington again with the bucket.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
Harden against Beal. Outside Durant. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harden with it. Now Beal defending. Outside, KD. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. KD's got 46 points.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the shot is long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Harden with it. Now Beal defending. Outside Durant, fires the 3, connects from three-point range. KD's got 49 points in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. No good. Now here's Dinwiddie. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Well, you got to mind your business around Irving when you've got the ball. He'll pick your pocket in no time.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.